Hello, everyone. This is Mike Regan, GamingRing.com, with Shelton Benjamin, a four-time THQ Superstar Challenge winner, here at the 7th annual THQ Super Challenge. Shelton is a champ returning.
This year I'm actually giving the guys a chance to catch up. So no, I will not be in the tournament this year. But like I said, I'm here to give the guys something to shoot for. You know, to be on the pedestal like me. Because like I was saying earlier, I consider this more or less my Hall of Fame, visit. But I'll be watching and rooting for someone. I'm hoping someone can step up to the challenge of me.
Now, out of the field of contenders, who do you think has a good shot of claiming the crown?
The guys that I would look for this year would be Kofi Kingston and Brian Kendrick. Kofi, I know, is an avid video gamer, and Kendrick, he told me a few weeks ago he was specifically training for this to face me. So those are the two guys I'm looking for. I know there's a couple closet players too, like Evan Bourne. He says he doesn't even own a gaming console, and that's like that really doesn't sound right. So
now, last year you surprised everybody with an appearance at Superstar Challenge. Do you think? What would take you to come out of retirement and just surprise the people once more for the title? Even for the title, maybe as a surprise.
Well, last year, basically, I just got sick of hearing Elijah's mouth, and I just wanted him to, quiver in his boots when he saw me get on the stage. Plus, last year, I really wasn't too anxious to play that game because I wasn't on it. So, but I was just there, for the fun of it. Plus, I knew once I show up, everyone's going to start, getting a little sick. And Elijah, he pretty much ran out of the company because he didn't want to face me.
Okay, wow. You heard it here first. Now, Legend of WrestleMania, old school wrestling. Who's your favorite character in the game?
Wow. My favorite character in the game. Ooh, that's really hard. I'm a big fan of Dusty Rhodes. I'm a big fan of old school Undertaker and new school. Wow. That's really tough to call. But I'm going to say old school Undertaker, just because I've always been an Undertaker fan. No disrespect to any of the other legends that are on there, but I got to go with Taker.
Good choice. Now, obviously you're a big gamer, so what else besides wrestling games have you been playing?
Lately I've been playing Resident Evil 5. I'm basically fighting the very last guy right now when I get back home.
That's a tough dude.
That is a tough dude.
Are you playing with a friend, or are you just playing by yourself?
Nah, I usually go through them by myself.
Oh, dude, the AI is brutal. I mean, just by yourself, your partner is just like shooting in a corner somewhere.
Yeah, she's shooting at people I want to shoot, so it's like. But I mean, it's still fun, because I get caught up in the story too. Another game I was playing a lot online was Left 4 Dead.
That's awesome.
That's a really fun game. I really get a kick out of that. And trying to think, I went through a few games. A big letdown for me was that Mortal
Kombat versus DC.
Yeah, that was pretty lame for me.
Have you played Street Fighter?
I haven't bought it yet, but that's on my list.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll play a game and then I'll finish it and then I'll move on to the next. And I got to Resident Evil first. So I'm playing that, and I'm probably gonna pick up Street Fighter for the next few days.
So you have all three consoles basically?
All of them.
Oh, cool.
I got stuff that at this point I'm ashamed to say I have. For example, an N-Gage. Yeah, that didn't go over very well.
Do you have the Nintendo Virtual Boy?
I don't have that.
Yeah, it's little red goggles. It was red, and it made you cross-eyed after you used it for more than a couple hours.
Yeah, that didn't make the list. But yeah, I had a few other things, but I still have an old Xbox, so But yeah, I basically anytime something new comes out, I go and get it. Whether it makes it or not is pretty much irrelevant to me, as long as I have fun with it. So it's all about fun.
Speaking of fun, WrestleMania 25, Houston, Texas, Money in the Bank. 8 men, yourself included. What is your strategy for that match?
Let's see. First and foremost, my strategy is to not fall off a ladder. I tried that last year; it didn't work too well.
Actually, you jumped off the ladders.
Oh no, I was pushed.
Oh, you was pushed.
Yeah, I was pushed. Okay. You know, neither one of those guys that pushed me in it this year, so that helped my chances. But I don't. There's not really a whole lot of strategy that you can really have for this match, other than maybe wait and see someone else kill themselves and then make an attempt. But it should be fun. This is actually my 4th Money in the Bank ladder match, and a lot of people say I make that match. So
you do.
Well.
Are you planning any spectacular moves? I mean, are you have a move in your mind that you're going to try and pull out for WrestleMania 25, or?
You know what? After the previous 3, people keep asking me, what are you going to do to top this year? What are you going to pull off the top this year? And I figured the one thing that I can do is win. Bottom line. That's the most impressive thing I think I can come up with for that match this year, is actually win it.
Now, there's some big guys in this match for this year. You have Mark Henry, you have Kane. How do you think that will change the match with their presence?
The very first one Kane was in, and he posed a hell of an obstacle for all of us. But now when you throw in the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, as well as Kane, wow, that's going to be tough. I mean, really. I mean, you can probably beat him over the head with the ladders, but that probably won't work. I'm really hoping that they'll take each other out to save me the trouble. But if push comes to shove, I'll try to wait till one of them climb and hopefully give them a little push, and there'll be a big crater next to the ring where either one of them lands.
Now, lately you've had some issue with MVP. Now he's in the Money in the Bank as well. Are your eyes set for him, or are you just worried about winning?
We're having a really good conversation here and everything, and then you had to go and bring up MVP. Okay, first of all, MVP. I don't like you. I will never like you. Matter of fact, I hate your guts. And the first chance I get to whack you with a ladder, push you off a ladder, disembowel you with a ladder, decapitate you with a ladder, shove a ladder where the light doesn't shine, I will take. No doubt about it. Even if that means I have to take 1 second to move away from the briefcase to get this done. I can't stand him. I will never like him. And quite frankly, I hope the guy gets fired.
Wow.
Yeah.
Strong words.
Yeah, you don't ever bring up that name in an interview with me again. This is about the gold standard. This is about Shelton Benjamin. I never want to hear the name of MVP ever again.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
How's your mama?